Hey everybody, Sean here. Hope everybody had a great weekend. This week, I want to talk a little bit about, I kind of got inspired, I guess, for lack of a better term, about talking about entertainment industry when I saw the bad news of, Austin institution, Alamo Draft House, filing for bankruptcy last week. That was some, sad, disappointing news. Thankfully, there's a few different types of bankruptcy you can file. They filed Chapter 11, which is reorg, not liquidation, which is good. So, according to the articles I read, the Alamo should continue to operate on its normal basis, albeit with new owners. But it was just a sad moment, when you think about the reason they have to do this is because obviously because of the COVID pandemic, and it got me thinking really about the terrible things that COVID has done to an entertainment industry, and Austin is such an entertainment town that I wanted to talk a little bit about that. In addition to the Alamo Draft House news, there's obviously the Governor Abbott, is repealing a lot of his orders, COVID orders, and basically opening up things to full capacity if, as much as things want to open up. Now, just because they're doing that, of course, doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're going to have venues and live music everywhere. I think I saw an interview with the owner of Saxon Pub and Ester's Follies and Continental Club, some of the great sort of Austin institutions. And they were saying that they probably are not going to be opening yet. They're going to wait a little bit, see how the vaccine goes. And one of the reasons that the Saxon's pub owner cited was because, frankly, they don't have artists that want to come out and work in these conditions, unfortunately. And the next step, of course, they don't necessarily have patrons and fans who want to come out right now, are comfortable coming out, and obviously people want to come out, but are comfortable coming out and supporting it. And so it's really just devastating what the pandemic has done to the industry. And when we talk about the industry, this is obviously a commercial property, commercial real estate blog, and so we can't ignore the effect that it's had on commercial real estate industry. There's a lot of people who own the venues, the buildings that house the venues, and when the venues are shut down, they can't pay their rent, and when they can't pay their rent, the commercial property owners can't pay their mortgage, and so it's just the ripple effect throughout the entertainment industry that really Austin is built on is just it's devastating. There's no other way to say it. And so I just kind of want to think about the other people. Obviously, I haven't mentioned yet are the artists themselves, which I can't even imagine how difficult this past year has been on them. And so as we kind of sit here and think about, we talk about Austin as being this great city, this great artist city. It's really kind of time to put our money where our mouth is, because these artists that are the lifeblood of the city, and these venues and the commercial property owners that really are the lifeblood of the city, are in terrible straits and dire straits right now, and they need our help. And if nothing else, part of that is when you're comfortable, when you can, get out there, get to those live venues, see that music, see the art shows, go to movie theaters, really get out there and support the local industry because it needs it. In addition, I'd like to thank the Austin Creative Alliance has a list of, you can go to my website and see there's a list of some charities to really help some of the artists and venues to kind of recover, because it's like I said, it's a terrible time, and hopefully we can all come together and really show what the artist community means, and the entertainment community means to us in Austin and all of Texas, and we can help make sure it stays vibrant. Thank you very much.